Please do roll call. Chair Sutton, Vice Chair Mejia. Here. Secretary Treasurer Yorbe,
Present.
Director Angeles,
Present.
Director Kemp,
Here.
Director Rawlings,
Present.
Director Thrash Untook. Director Sutton and Thrash Untook have been excused. We have a quorum.
Great. Well, thank you. Now we'll present Abe Deyu Naktu will present the November 2024 Employees of the Month.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody. How's everyone doing? My name is Adebiyi Ojukwu. Good afternoon, Good morning, Vice Chair Mejia, members of the board, Mr. McDonald, and all others assembled here today. I am Adebiyi Ojukwu, the Human Resource Manager for Long Beach Transit. In support of Long Beach Transit's strategic priority of fostering employee engagement, it is my immense pleasure to acknowledge the Employees of the Month for November 2024. The Employees of the Month for November 2024 are Jimmy Jones, Ivan Nieves, and Heidi Valdez. Bus operator Jimmy Jones has been with LBT for 28 years and currently works out of LBT 2. This is his first Employee of the Month nomination. He is known for his exceptional customer service and willingness to go the extra mile. Operator Jones recently served on LBT's Museum Express special service and received glowing commendations from customers impressed by his professionalism and his kindness. One customer praised his attentiveness, recounting how he helped retrieve a forgotten cell phone with remarkable care and courtesy. Another passenger shared how his friendly demeanor and assistance with boarding left a memorable impact, especially on senior riders. Operator Jones exemplifies LBT's commitment to customer care, demonstrating how having high standards for customer care positively impacts customer experience. Mechanic Ivan Nieves has been employed with LBT for 2 years and currently works out of LBT 1. This is his first Employee of the Month nomination. He serves as a backup lead mechanic during the afternoon shift. In his role, he's responsible for bus repairs, inspections, and a variety of maintenance and electrical repairs. In his short time Ivan has been with LBT, he has shown his ability to lead difficult projects and be reliable. Ivan often assists other mechanics to ensure work is completed correctly, sets a great example for others, and has developed his knowledge of our hybrid systems. Ivan plays a key role in daily operations and takes initiative, thus making him a valuable and an integral member of the maintenance team. Last, but certainly not least, Heidi Valdez. Where is she? There she is. All right. Heidi serves as the executive assistant to the president and CEO. She has been with LBT for 7+ years, and this is her first Employee of the Month nomination. In her position, Heidi manages, represents, and provides support to the office of the president and CEO. Heidi consistently demonstrates exceptional problem solving and project management skills, effectively coordinating with a multitude of internal and external stakeholders to achieve organizational goals. Known for her ability to prioritize and research, Heidi urgently evaluates issues and requests, ensuring the CEO's office operates smoothly. A really fun fact, Heidi founded the Administrative Coordinating Team Act, a group that brings together administrative staff to improve workflows and communication in an effort to optimize agency effectiveness. She fosters numerous professional relationships internally and externally and attends many networking events on behalf of LBT, projecting a positive image for the agency. Heidi is known for her adaptability, dependability, and proactive nature, thus exemplifying LBT's leadership competencies and strategic priorities. It is my pleasure to now present these valuable members of the Long Beach Transit team via video.
Hi, my name is Jimmy Jones, and I'm an operator for Long Beach Transit, and I've been an operator for 28 years. My favorite part of working at Long Beach Transit is the coworkers that I meet and the passengers that I meet. I feel great about being Employee of the Month. It's good to go home to my kids, and they feel good about me. And they cheer me on and say, "Congratulations, Dad! About time."
Hi, my name is Ivan Nieves. I'm a mechanic here. I've been working here for 2 years. My favorite part about working here is my coworkers. They make the place exciting to work in. Yeah, I'm really grateful for being chosen as Employee of the Month.
Hi, my name is Heidi Valdez. I'm the Executive Assistant to the President and CEO of Long Beach Transit, and I have been here for almost 8 years. My favorite part about working on Long Beach Transit is the people that I work with, the team environment, and the unique family-oriented culture. The staff at Long Beach Transit is always willing to provide support when help is needed. I really enjoy working with the other assistants, the managers, the leadership, and of course, the CEO. In my job, each day is different, and that is the most exciting part of the work I perform. It's an honor to be the Employee of the Month, but I wouldn't feel comfortable accepting this recognition without first thanking the executive leadership team, and of course, my boss, Kenneth McDonald, the CEO, who I have learned a lot from. Thank you all for your support. I couldn't have done it without you.
Thank you to all the employees of the month for being dedicated to connecting communities and moving people and making everyday life better. We appreciate all essential workers, especially our own. Thank you.
Great, thank you. Are there any public comment? Seeing none, we'll go to public comment again. Is there any public comment? Jen? No? All right. All right, so now we'll move on to President and CEO report. Now Ken McDonald will present the report.
Good morning to Aisha Mahia, members of the board, our executive leadership team, and all who assembled here today. I am Kenneth McDonald, President and CEO at Long Beach Transit. My monthly agency report will highlight some of our accomplishments and ongoing activities centered around our strategic priorities. LBT's strategic priorities are improve safety and service quality, exercise financial accountability, foster employee engagement, enhance our customer experience, and promote our community and our industry focus. On October 24th, 2024, LBT participated in the City of Long Beach Livability Summit, which gave city employees the opportunity to learn about how different city departments and other organizations serve our community. This year's summit focused on senior transportation. LBT's community relations team, along with our Dial-Lift coordinator, Shackle Garbett, presented to a group of city employees going over LBT's services and programs, including the Dial-Lift program, a curb-to-curb private transit service exclusively for individuals who qualified with specific disabilities and who are unable to use LBT fixed route bus system. As reported in our October meeting, ETC Institute began conducting the Community Value Survey the week of November 18th. The purpose of this survey is to assess how the community, meaning people who do not ride LBT regularly, how they value Long Beach Transit and our services. It will ask about their perception in order to make public transportation more appealing and improve community value and community use of our system. People within LBT service area will be mailed postcards to take the survey online. It is a random selection, and the survey will be available in English, Spanish, Khmer, and other language with interpreters available to assist. Also, beginning this month, in December, ETC will conduct a customer survey, which are the people who ride LBT. And this will take place on LBT's route across the entire system. This survey will also be available in English, Spanish, and Khmer, with translators available to provide the survey in other language if necessary. Professional surveyors will be riding the system, asking customers their opinion about LBT. The results will be presented to the board early in the new year. In the agency effort to enhance the customer experience and promote community and industry focus, LBT provided shuttle transportation services for a variety of groups that last month. On November 30th, 2024, LBT provided shuttle service to the Dignity Health Sports Center for the Galaxy playoff game and will continue to provide the shuttle service for the upcoming games on Saturday, December 7th. In November, LBT provided transportation service for LBUSD schools, Renaissance High School, and Carver Elementary for various school trips. Also, we transported customers for tours of Cambodia Town and the Long Beach Container Port. In the agency, in a continued effort to promote the community and the industry, staff has participated in various community events this month. Long Beach Transit participated in the 9th annual Long Beach Dia de la Muertos Parade and celebration. The event brought the community together for a festive celebration down Pine Street in downtown Long Beach. The community relation teams decorated a bus and helped LBT staffs and family that held LBT staff and family and provided information on our organization to participants of the parade. LBT also took part in the Beach Street Uptown event in November. This annual Long Beach tradition transformed certain streets into car-free zones, inviting pedestrians and cyclists to explore the neighborhoods close to the event. The event features live entertainment, arts and craft, a resource fair, and family-friendly activities. Staff showcased a battery electric bus, engaging with attendees to share how LBT can support their daily commute and contribute to the greener Long Beach community. On November 19th, the LBT Transit Procurement Team participated in the National Association of Women Business Owners 7th Annual Procurement and Matchmaking event. This event fosters connection between local women business owners and public procurement officials by providing a platform for buyers to engage directly with local business owners in small groups and matchmaking sessions. The LBT procurement team shared information on upcoming procurement activities and opportunities and answered questions from vendors about LBT's procurement and contracting process. LBT has attended this event the past 3 years as part of its dedication to fostering a robust and inclusive supply chain while supporting the growth of local small businesses. Finally, I, along with several staff members and Director Inove, attended the California Transit Association Annual Fall Conference and Expo in San Jose, California. I participated in a panel entitled Selling Public Transit as a Career, which discussed how transit agencies could attract new talent to a public sector career. This panel involved CEOs from across California who shared their perspective on how to enhance transit as a career to younger individuals. Elizabeth Brown, Executive Director and VP of Organizational Development and Administration, also participated in a panel entitled Labor Relation and employee engagement in a post-COVID world, where she presented lessons learned from LBT's recent union contract negotiation. At this time, I'd like to give Director Anove an opportunity to provide any feedback or comment about the conference if he would like to do so.
Thank you, Ken. Good morning. Thank you for the opportunity, and thank you for the opportunity to invite me to San Jose again. I enjoyed the CTA conference, the speakers, the sessions, and I especially enjoyed that there was a little bit more breathing room in between the sessions, the lunch. The APTA conferences are a little bit more, they're tighter. So I appreciated that. There was one speaker that I really enjoyed listening to, Mr. Walker. He was the keynote speaker on, I believe it was Thursday, who spoke about his career in transit, projects and policies he's been involved with worldwide, not just in Portland or Vancouver, but worldwide, and as a planner as well. I think the one idea or concept that I took away from his presentation is that transit is for everyone. It's not just for the rider. It's just not for the commuter. It's just not for the person who does not have a car. It's for everyone. It includes our businesses, our government employees, our communities, whether you're in the suburb or you're in the inner city. And I'd like to think that after COVID, that we also look at that possibility and we explore it. Also, he said ridership is kind of, to piggyback, ridership is a diverse ridership. That was something that stood out to me. Overall, again, I enjoyed the conference, the topics and the themes that were presented. They seemed a little bit more specific to our state, local, and regional issues that we confront. And I look forward to being part of next year's conference when we host here in Long Beach. And I'm grateful for the opportunity. Thank you.
And I think I'm going to close with the fact that in November of 2025, the CTA conference will be hosted by LBT and held in the city of Long Beach. The last time we hosted this conference, I think, was in 2018. And to this day, we have had more participants than any other conference they've had in CTA, and we're hoping to do that again this year. So every board member would be invited, and we look forward to seeing you there. With that, that concludes my monthly update, CEO update. Thank you.
Great, thank you so much, Ken. Are there any comments from the public? Seeing none, are there any? All right, well, thank you so much, Ken. Moving on. Now we'll move on to the consent calendar. All matters included on the consent calendar are considered routine by the LTB Board of Directors and will enact by one motion. There are no separate discussion on these items unless a member of the Board of Directors or the public requested, in which the matter shall be removed from the consent calendar, considered as a separate item. Do I hear a motion to approve the consent calendar?
So moved.
Second.
Great. Call for a vote.
Chair Sutton, Vice Chair Mejia,
Aye.
Secretary Treasurer Yarve,
Aye.
Director Angeles,
Aye.
Director Camp.
Aye.
Director Rawlings,
Aye.
Director Thrash and Took. Director Sutton and Thrash and Took have been excused.
Great, the motion carries. The consent calendar is approved. Now, agenda item 7, the monthly financials will be presented by Lisa Patton.
Thank you, Vice Chair Mejia, Mr. McDonald, members of the board, and to everyone assembled here today. My name is Lisa Patton, and I am the Executive Director and Vice President of Finance and Budget. And I'm before you today to present the monthly financial report for the period of July 1 through October 31st, 2024. There's three components to the financial report that we'll look at today. The first is the statement of revenue and expenses. Then we'll look at the detailed expenses, and then we'll look at the balance sheet. So first we'll look at the operating revenue, and that's the revenue that Long Beach Transit directly generates. Year-to-date operating revenue is at 6.25 million, exceeding the budget of 4.85 million. This is driven by favorable performance in passenger fares, which are reflecting steady ridership growth, special event service revenue, indicating increased event frequency. This month included the Galaxy Express, Museum Express, Downtown Long Beach Alliance, and the Long Beach Symphony. Interest in miscellaneous revenue continues to reflect favorably the investment rate return environment. So overall total operating revenue is at 127% of budget. For subsidy revenue, year-to-date subsidy revenue is on target with budget. State and county contributions dominate, reflecting consistent regional public support. The federal subsidy increase in October is in alignment with planned budget support. While currently predictable, reliance on future federal funding means the agency is vulnerable to policy changes or reductions in government budget. Overall, total revenue is marginally exceeding the budget at 103%, reflecting financial support and operational performance. Next, we'll look at the summary of operating expenses. The total's at 40.95 million, which is below the budget of 43.8. Key highlights are that we look at operations, we can see spending is well controlled at 96% of budget for the month. Maintenance costs align closely with expectations, reflecting effective cost controls. Administration is at 86% of budget, underscoring disciplined overhead management. Fuel and lubricants are at 80% of budget for the month, reflecting favorable fuel. So next we'll look at the details of the schedule of expenses. The schedule of expenses provides insights into the breakdown of costs incurred during a reporting period. The focus here is how various cost components align with the budget and their trend. So as people in the people business, we always look at labor first. As you can see, personnel related expenses form a substantial part of the budget, which is typical for training. Operators and staff labor combined show a consistent budgeted adherence, 92 to 97% year to date. Maintenance labor costs are slightly above the budget at 102%, reflecting increased use of overtime. The fringe benefits category, which includes pension, health care, and workers' comps, are within 91 to 100% of the budget, reflecting stable employment costs. For services, contract maintenance, security, and technical services collectively achieve 90 to 100% of budget, showing alignment with planned service levels. Under material and supplies, we are seeing lower fuel costs due to favorable market prices. Areas where we are seeing increased costs is fleet parts and material and supplies. Utility expenses are closely aligned with the budget, reflecting consistent operational efficiency. For miscellaneous expenses, dues and subscriptions, the increase this month includes membership in Zebra, which is the Zero Emission Bus Resource Alliance. Year to date, this category is at 83%. Schedules and tickets reflects the purchase of paper stock for the fare box. Total expenses are under budget overall, demonstrating effective fiscal discipline. The year-to-date financial results reflect a solid foundation for Long Beach Transit with effective cost controls and strong revenue performance. To maintain predictable subsidy streams in the future, staff will continue to build and maintain relationships with federal, state, and local funders. Next, we'll take a look at the balance sheet. The balance sheet as of October 31st, 2024 provides a snapshot of Long Beach Transit's financial. Key components include assets and liabilities, offering insights into the agency's liquidity and financial sustainability. Cash and investments provide LBT with a liquidity buffer to meet short-term obligations. Cash and investments declined from September to October as a result of an increase in receivables for the federal, state, and local level. Total receivables amount to 16.64 million. Federal receivable reflects pending subsidy collections. The state receivable signals delayed disbursements. Cash and investments coupled with consistent receivables ensure LBT is well positioned to meet short-term obligations. Total liabilities are slightly down from September. If we look at trade payables, we can see the reduction from September. This decrease reflects timely payments to vendors, maintaining good supplier relationships. For the accrued payroll liabilities, we do see a slight decrease from September. This balance reflects the number of payroll days accrued and the timing of payment of health insurance premium. The net pension liability declined year over year. That indicates the improvement in pension funding due to better than assumed rates of return. But overall, the balance sheet reveals a stable financial position with solid liquidity and manageable liability. That completes my report. Thank you.
Thank you, Lisa. Are there any public comment? Seeing none, is there any discussion from the board? All right, well, thank you so much, Lisa. Moving on, and now Ashley Lang will present agenda item 8.
Good morning, Vice Chair Mejia, Mr. McDonald, members of the board, and all those who are assembled here today. Excuse me. My name is Ashley Liang, and I am the treasurer for Long Beach Transit. I am before you today to present the annual actuarial valuations for the retirement plans for contract and salaried employees. This report is as of July 1, 2024, which are valuations of the plans at the end of fiscal year 2024 and funding projections for fiscal year 2025. Each year, an actuarial valuation is performed to determine the funding level and funding requirements of the plans and how they have changed year to year. This report is prepared by NWPS, a professional services firm that specializes in retirement plan consulting, actuarial valuation, and compliance, among other services. Also, both the contract and the salary plans are administered by PARS, which stands for Public Agency Retirement Services, located here in Southern California to assist participants in planning for their retirement, as well as administer benefit payments to retirees. These actuarial valuation reports are companion documents to the plan financial statements that will be presented by Terry Kuhn, our finance manager, as well as the plan's benefit summary that will be brought to you before you by Elizabeth Brown, our executive director and vice president of organizational development and administration at the January 2025 board meeting. This agenda item is an information only item. First, we will review the retirement plans for contract employees and then move on to the salaried employees plan. This presentation will walk through the valuation results, including financial information, participant data, and historical information. Thank you. This opening slide summarizes the changes in funding requirements from prior year. The middle column displays the required contribution as a percentage of pay and its change from year to year. The right column shows the corresponding dollar amount. For the contract plan, the funding requirements for fiscal year 2025 has decreased slightly from 21.01% of pay, translating to a decrease from, down to 19.14%, translating to a decrease from $7.1 million to $6.9 million for the year. This change is due to a combination of the investment market return and evaluation of plan experience compared to assumptions. The participant contribution of $6.9 million, or 19.14% of annual pay, is split between Long Beach Transit and the plan's participants, with different contribution percentages for PEPRA and non-PEPRA employees. Under California's Public Employees Pension Reform Act, which is referred to as PEPRA, participants whose professional service date is on or after January 1, 2013, contributes a slightly higher percentage than non-PEPRA employees. The contribution split is set so that LBT contributes the first 15%, the participants contribute the next 5, and anything above 15% in total is split equally between LBT and the participants. For fiscal year 2025, LBT will contribute 12.07% for non-PEPRA employees, while the employees will contribute 7.07%. For PEPRA employees, LBT will contribute 11.14%, and the employees will contribute 8%. As an example, a top rate operator who joined LBT before January 1, 2013 would have contributed $222 per paycheck in fiscal year 2024. And in fiscal year 2025, the same operator will contribute $204 per paycheck. In the contract plan, the average age of active participants is 48 years, with an average years of service of 13 years. Terminated participants who are eligible for future benefits have an average age of 51 years, and retirees have an average age of 70 years. Now we'll delve into historical data of the plan. This chart shows the participant breakdown of the current year as well as the previous 4 fiscal years. The current plan year, there are 556 active participants and 60 terminated participants who have not yet begun receiving their benefits. The plan currently pays monthly retirement benefits to 110 participants. Fluctuations in plan population are to be expected for an open plan such as this one. Okay. So this slide shows the history of the plan's future obligations and its assets to fund these liabilities. The present value of future benefits, as you see in the gray shaded bars to the left, is the present value of benefit payments that are expected to be paid to plan members over their lifetimes. This liability as of July 1, 2024 was $142.6 million. The plan's market value of investment assets of $88 million is showing the dark blue to the right of the gray column. The future obligation amount not covered by market value of assets, as showing the teal, represents the remaining liability balance that will be funded by future contributions and future investment returns. The contract plan's remaining liability balance as of July 1, 2024 was $54.6 million. In years with good performance, good market performance, and when plan experience exceeds the plan assumptions, the amount of future contributions may be less than previous years. However, in years with lower than expected market performance or when plan experience is negative, higher future contribution may be required. Okay. This page shows a 10-year history of asset returns. For the plan year ended June 30th, 2024, the plan asset return was 11.43% for the contract plan, as shown in the teal line. The solid black line you see in the middle of the graph is the plan's expected rate of return, which is 6.5%. Over the last 5 years, the plan has returned an average of 6.36%. Please note that despite the higher than expected rate of return for the last two fiscal years, the 5-year average is still below the expected rate of return of 6.5%. This concludes my presentation for the contract plan. I'd be happy to answer any questions before moving on to the salary plan. I will now present the valuation reports for the retirement plan of salaried employees as of July 1, 2024. Similar to the contract plan, the following slides will review the plan's financial information, participant data, and historical information. Unlike the contract plan, the salary plan is closed to participants with professional service dates on or after April 1, 2011, so no new employees can participate in this plan. Compared to prior year, the funding requirements has decreased from 32% to 28.94% of annual pay, translating to a decrease from $1.3 million to $1.2 million in fiscal year 2025. This change is due to a combination of investment market returns and evaluation of plan experience compared to plan assumptions. The anticipated contribution of $1.2 million or 28.94% of annual pay is split between LBT, between LBT and the plans of participants, whereas the participating employees pay the 5% of their annual pay and Long Beach Transit pays the remaining 20.94%. In this plan, the average age of active participants is approximately 54 years, with an average average years of service of almost 23 years. Since the plan is close to new entrants, the average age and average years of service will continue to increase year over year. Terminated participants who are eligible for future benefits will have an average age of 57 years, and retirees have an average age of 71 years. We'll now delve into the historical data of the plan. This chart shows the participant breakdown of the current year as well as the previous 4 fiscal years. For the plan year beginning July 1, 2024, there were 56 active participants who were vested in their benefits, and there were currently 11 terminated participants who have not yet begun receiving their benefits. But the plan currently pays monthly retirement benefits to 42 retirees. Since the plan is close to new entrants, there will be a continual decrease in the active population, while the number of retirees will increase each year as participants terminate and become eligible to receive monthly benefits. So this slide shows the history of the plan's future obligations and its asset to fund these liabilities. Similar to the contract plan, the present value of future benefits, as you see in the gray shaded bars to the left, is the present value of benefit payments expected to be paid to all plan members over their lifetimes. That liability as of July 1, 2024 is $39.4 million. The plan's market value of investment for this plan was $34.2 million, as shown in dark blue. The future obligation amount not covered by market value of assets, as shown in teal, represents the remaining liability balance that will be funded from future contributions and future investment returns. For the salary plan, the remaining liability balance is $5.2 million. This page shows a 10-year history of asset returns. For the plan year ended June 30th, 2024, the salary plan return was 9.25%, as you see in the teal line. And in the solid black line in the middle of the graph represents the plan's expected rate of return of 6%. Over the last 5 years, the plan has returned an average of 5.18%. Similar to the contract plan, please note that despite the higher than expected rate of return in the previous 2 fiscal years, the 5-year average is still below the expected rate of return of 6%. This concludes my presentation for the salary plan. Happy to answer any questions.
Great, thank you. Is there any public comment? Seeing none, any discussion from the board? All right, thank you so much, Ashley. All right, now we're moving on to officer elections. The Long Beach Transit Board of Directors, we have 3 positions to fill for the calendar year 2025, chairperson, vice chair, and secretary/treasurer. I would like to open nominations for the position of chairperson of the board of the Long Beach Board of Directors. Do we have a nomination?
Yes, thank you. I would like to nominate our current vice chair, Abigail Mejia.
Second.
All right. I was supposed to ask, are there any other nominations?
Are we going position by position?
Yes. The board secretary will now unmute members for a roll call vote.
Chair Sutton, Vice Chair Mejia,
Aye.
Secretary Treasurer Yorve,
Aye.
Director Angeles,
Aye.
Director Kemp.
Aye.
Director Rawlings,
Aye.
Director Thrashentuk, Director Sutton and Thrashentuk have been excused.
Great. Well, thank you, everyone. All right, moving on to the next position. The next position is vice chair of the Long Beach Transit Board of Directors. Do we have any nominations? Yes.
First row. I'd like to nominate Roe.
Thank you. And I would like to nominate David Sutton as vice chair.
Okay.
Guess it doesn't. I guess that means he doesn't accept my nomination.
I appreciate the nomination, but at this time, it's a no for me. But thank you.
Are there any other nominations?
I would also like to, David, for vice chair.
All right. Moving on, is there a sec?
I'll second.
Hold on. Sorry.
Although, Madam Chair,
Yes.
it might be already moved and seconded by Raul.
All right, then we'll go
Yes,
to a
it
roll
was.
call vote.
Yes, so I have the first being Raul and the second being Director Rawlings.
Great. Call for a vote.
Chair Sutton, Vice Chair Mejia,
Aye.
Secretary Treasurer Yorbe,
Aye.
Director Angeles,
Aye.
Director Kemp.
Aye.
Director Rawlings,
Aye.
Director Thrash Untook. Director Sutton and Thrash Untook have been excused.
Wow. Congratulations, David. I know he's in here, but we'll make sure to send his congratulations. Then the final position is Secretary Treasurer for the Board of Long Beach Transit Board of Directors. Do we have any nomination? I would like to nominate Director Norvin.
Second.
Great. All right, so we have a motion and a second. Go.
I do accept. Thank
You
you.
do accept? Okay, cool. We'll call for a vote.
Chair Sutton, Vice Chair Mejia,
Aye.
Secretary Treasurer Yorbe,
Aye.
Director Angeles,
Aye.
Director Kemp,
Aye.
Director Rawlings,
Aye.
Director Thrash Untook. Director Sutton and Thrash Untook have been excused.
Great. Thank you so much. And now we're gonna move on to public comment. Is there any public comment? Seeing none? Yes.
So before we get off of this subject of the voting, I just want, on behalf of the staff, myself as the CEO, I want to congratulate the incoming leadership on the board. Director Mejia as chair, David Sutton as vice chair, and Raul as secretary treasurer. Look forward to the next year of working with this slate as we go forward and building this best that we can do at LBT. Thank you all very much.
Well, thank you. And now we'll move on to public comment. Seeing none. All right, moving on to board requests. Is there any board requests from the board? Yes, Director Nar.
Thank you. I don't have a request, but I just want to take a moment to congratulate the 11 inductees to LBT's Hall of Fame. Unfortunately, I cannot stay for the ceremony, but I just wanted to take the opportunity to congratulate them. I also want to thank everyone at LBT, employees, staff, executive staff, for their hard work and their commitment to public transportation. And just want to wish everyone a happy holiday season and a happy new year. And we'll see you in January. Thank you.
Any other board requests? Seeing none, do I hear a motion adjournment? So our next meeting will be in January 23rd, 2025. Do I hear a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Second.
Perfect. Call for a roll call.
Chair Sutton, Vice Chair Mejia,
Aye.
Secretary Treasurer Yorbe,
Aye.
Director Angeles,
Aye.
Director Kemp.
Aye.
Director Rawlings,
Aye.
Director Thrash Untook. Director Sutton and Thrash Untook have been excused.
Great, the motion carries. Now we adjourn. The next regular meeting will be January 23rd, 2025. Thank you, everyone, and happy holidays.